Welcome to your 5-Minute Friday. Thank you so much for all the material in the last couple of days. I appreciate it. Now get off the rag. Seriously, I don't know what is going on right now. You guys are having a bad week. I'm seeing it all over my news feeds with photographers that are not in my connected circles, that are just from one spectrum to the other. And I gotta tell you, you guys are just shooting yourselves in the foot. So let's have a conversation about this. So this week I heard arguments about, I don't allow my clients and models to bring an escort. It is your job to do whatever you have to do to make them feel comfortable. And you guys are going about this all wrong. I heard every argument from they distract the model to they try to play amateur photographer over my shoulder to they get jealous and don't want her posing in that position to, they're just distracting to me. It makes me uncomfortable. I shouldn't have to work like this. I'm an artist. Get over yourselves. Seriously, especially if the client is paying, she can bring her effing dog for all I care. She can bring an iguana. Whatever she needs that makes her feel happy and comfortable. And you guys are crazy because you have girls bringing in other girl models when you're doing intimate and boudoir and glamour kind of photography. And you're going, oh, it's so inconvenient that she's bringing another person. She's recruiting for you. Do you have any idea how many girls have come in that are sisters or moms or best friends with bridal shoots when they're doing the high fashion stuff or lingerie that I've pulled them into the session and ended up shooting both of them, or they come in the next week because they see how much fun it is? That's money potential you're throwing away, you idiot. Stop it. Secondly, I hear you guys complaining about the models themselves, and I heard every argument from, it's not my fault you have fat thighs. Are you serious? First off, if she's complaining that she looks fat in the picture, that is completely your fault. And I don't care what size she is, because she's very well aware of her size. She looks in the mirror every day. She's not saying my thighs are big. She's saying my thighs look even bigger in that picture than I'm used to seeing, which means you didn't do your job. I have seen professional photographers that can take a woman that's 300 pounds and make her look like she's 2 without Photoshop, because of lighting and because of knowing how to pose them. So if they're not looking good in their pictures and they're complaining to you, that is absolutely your fault. You are wrong. I've also heard that, you can't complain that you came in for pictures and it didn't change your self-perception and give you confidence. That comes from within. And you write this long poetic post about, being comfortable in your skin and who you are. No, you're wrong there too. That's exactly why people come in for pictures. Especially, again, with the intimate and the boudoir and the glamour styles of photography. Why do you think those women are paying to do that? Because they want to feel sexy and they want to feel beautiful, and that adds to their confidence level. It's absolutely an emotional connection. That's exactly what your job is. Again, you are wrong. Wrong. It is completely 100% your fault. I cannot tell you how many messages I've got. I have had girls literally in tears telling me that when they saw their pictures, it made them cry because, they had 3 kids and they have stretch marks now, and, they haven't felt pretty in a decade. They haven't ever felt pretty because they were always kind of homely and nerdy. And, this was the first time that they really felt gorgeous and they feel so lovely. And they make the profile pictures on their social mediums my images because it does make them feel confident and sexy. That's exactly what your job is. And if you don't think so, and if you're not working to accomplish that, that's also why you're having trouble getting clients in and paying. The third one is that people message me all the time and they go, oh, I'm marketing to the wrong people. How do I get high-end clients like you have? My clients are not high-end. I am pulling from the same pools that you guys are, especially the locals, the exact same. People are coming to me from my hometown. Now, I have the people that come off the main line, but there are plenty of people. I've had women drive up from Virginia, middle of the trees, Virginia, where the library is the size of the shed and, they're making $5 an hour and scrimp and save to come in for a session. It has nothing to do with them having lots of money. It has to do with them valuing what you do and thinking that that is worth the expense. People spend money on what they value, and you guys are devaluing yourselves. And I'm sorry, but when I'm arguing with you on this and you dig your heels in and say, no, you don't understand. This woman was this, she was that, she was awful, she was argumentative, there's no pleasing her. You may be totally right, but you don't effing post it on the internet, where your other clients are seeing, where she's seeing, and where new potential clients are seeing. You really think that someone's going to come onto that thread and see me saying, no, actually, it is your job to make them feel beautiful and sexy, and no, actually, it is your fault if she didn't look good in the pictures, and you're going, no, it's the girl's fault that anybody else that isn't a size 2 absolutely gorgeous, stunning model is going to hire you? Like, get the F over yourselves, seriously. Look, you guys upset me so much that I went 6 minutes on my 5-minute Friday. You've broke the internet. It's all your fault. But seriously, like, every time you post on the internet, you're marketing and you're telling people who you are. So you should be really careful. I know you have a bad day. I know that Facebook is sort of like journaling when you're posting your statuses, everything from what you're having to dessert to who's annoying you that day. But seriously, unless your page is 100% private and just your closest friends that don't mind you ranting, do not argue and do not insult models and clients, even if they're time for print. You're making yourself look bad and you're ruining your chances of getting to where you want to be.